Hey guys! In this video I'll be reviewing AOC gaming monitor G2868PQU. This monitor just came on the market and I was excited to try it out as it offers fairly big Ultra HD screen with AMD FreeSync and HDR support for an affordable price. How good it really is? Check right after the break. G2868PQU has a 28-inch 60Hz LCD screen based on what is AOC calling a next-generation TN panel technology with white LED backlight. Panel's native resolution is 3840 by 2160 and according to specs, response time is 1 millisecond gray to gray, maximum brightness is 300 nits, and contrast 1000 to 1. HDR10 format is supported, and there is also a low blue light mode. AOC has implemented some options from its high-end Aegon series, like different gaming modes, adjustment of color saturation, gamma control, and an on-screen crosshair. Oh, and there is also a break reminder that will display this message after 1 hour of use. Monitor has a simple black design with red accents to highlight its gaming nature. There is one red stripe on the bottom bezel and knurled ring at the base of the stand. The bezel is 18mm wide on the sides and on the top and 34mm along the bottom. Controls are touch sensitive and are placed in the bottom right corner. There you will also find the status LED that lights blue when monitor is turned on and orange when in standby. The stand has great ergonomics. You can adjust how high the screen is, tilt or rotate it. This really allows you to adjust the screen at the optimum height and angle for the best picture quality. And you can also mount it on the wall if you want, using 100 by 100mm VESA mount. The monitor has all the necessary ports you might want. Facing downwards are 2 HDMIs, 1 DisplayPort, analog D sub, 3.5mm audio input and output, and the power inlet. Facing on the side are 4 USB 3.1 connectors, out of which 1 is for fast charging. Important to say is that inside the packaging you will get all the necessary cables you might want for connecting to PC, gaming console, Android box, or something else. The menu system is the same as on the previously tested AOC Aegon monitors. It takes a little practice to navigate the menus due to controls being placed in one row, especially in a dark room. I much prefer jog dials, as they are easier to use. Many options are available, including the gaming section, where you can activate game modes and tweak each as you like. You can change game modes faster by pressing the left arrow when the menu is not displayed. And if you touch right arrow, crosshair will appear at the center of the screen. Coming to picture quality, first let me say that I was pleasantly surprised when I saw a calibration report in the box. The report states that every AOC monitor has been calibrated before shipping in order to achieve delta E less than 2 and luminance uniformity between 93 and 105% over 25 points on the screen. By default, picture is not factory calibrated, and it took me some time to realize that in order to get calibrated condition, color temperature option needs to be changed from warm to sRGB. Using Monitor Advanced Workflow in Calman 2018, I measured the average grayscale error of 1.21 and average color checker error of 1.2, which is very close to the 1.02 average error stated in the report. This is actually an amazing result for an expensive 4K gaming monitor such as this one. sRGB mode is fixed in terms of luminance to 200 nits, so if you want a dimmer picture, you won't be able to benefit from factory calibration. Therefore, I did calibration outside of it and got an even better result, but you need to have equipment in order to do that. Though this monitor offers several gaming presets, at the end I wasn't using any of them, simply because I didn't see any added value compared to the default mode. Input lag is excellent with a value of around 11 milliseconds in every single mode available. Low input lag option is enabled by default and should stay like that, but if for some reason you wish to disable it, then expect the value to be around 27 milliseconds. Screen uniformity was very good, but not as perfect as the calibration report suggests. Across the screen I was able to measure the brightness range from 180 up to 220 nits for the same pattern. In the report, 1% difference was measured in the sRGB mode. How? I don't know. There was no dirty screen effect visible on the screen. Motion resolution is limited, so details are blurred in motion. There is an overdrive function available, but at its strongest level it adds contouring and bright ghosting that does more harm than benefit to the picture, so I kept it turned off. At 200 nits peak brightness, black level was 0.248 and contrast 800 to 1. This is an expected result for a TN panel type, though it is lower than stated contrast in the datasheet of 1000 to 1. Monitor covers 96% of sRGB color space, with the red being a bit undersaturated, even after calibration. As expected, the resolution was excellent and text and everything were crispy clear on this screen. With the text size set to 150% in Windows 10, I was able to read everything fine from a normal viewing distance. But take into consideration that some apps like Sony Vegas Pro 16 are upscaling text, so it is visibly less sharp than the Windows interface. Viewing angle is limited and you need to see directly in front of the screen to avoid color and gamma shifts, especially if you're doing color grading or photo editing. For gamers, I don't see this as a big deal, and I was not distracted by it during gaming sessions. Monitor supports HDR10 format, but due to its hardware limitations, it is not capable of displaying any better picture than in SDR mode. There are 4 HDR modes available, but neither is following PQ curve correctly, and is overall far from precision seen in SDR mode.
And we've got Champions League group stage fare on the menu. It is Roma against Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, the long road to the final.
Sound coming from built-in speakers is of very low quality, so I recommend using external speakers or connecting headphones.
Here's the team for Roma.
To conclude, I was pleasantly surprised by this AOC monitor. Its build quality is good, ergonomics excellent, it comes factory calibrated, and it offers many options for gamers. Gaming itself was very good considering the big screen size, accurate colors, and despite limitations of 60Hz TN panel technology, I can recommend this one for gamers. HDR is supported, but don't expect it to look any better than SDR, something that was expected just by reading the specs. You could use it for photo editing, but if you want to be more relaxed about color accuracy under different angles, better select some other model with IPS or PLS panel. I would like to thank AOC for providing me this review sample. If you want to learn more about AOC's extensive monitor lineup, check the link in the description. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.